Hi, I'm Juhi Chaturvedi and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Well, it's a huge privilege to have Juhi Chaturvedi with us. She's a national award-winning writer for Piku, and she's done amazing work so far as an ad personality as well as a film writer. Less work so far, but really worthwhile stuff. Juhi, a huge pleasure to have you on Bollywood Hungama, finally.
Thank you so much.
We've been hoping to just get you since Vicky Donor, but now at least Piku, after Piku we finally got you. Are you feeling vindicated somewhere this national award? You've had a tough journey. You've written your first film was Shoe Bite that never released, and this is your fourth film from what I understand.
Not really. Actually, for Shoe Bite I did only the dialogues.
Right.
So it wasn't really my script. This would technically be my second, if I include Vicky. Screenplay dialogue story.
For Khoobsurat.
Khoobsurat, Madras Cafe.
Right.
But as story screenplay dialogues, it's the second after Vicky Donor.
How's the feeling like? You're sharing with Himanshu Sharma.
Yeah.
And almost everyone unanimously has been appreciative of your work. There have been some people who've been saying that the writing is maybe stronger than the direction as well. How do you take these? राइटर डायरेक्टर में दरार डालने के लिए कोशिशें हो रही हैं।
नहीं वो सब लोग कर सकते हैं पर ऐसा हो नहीं पाएगा because there's like 13 years of friendship behind us. How am I feeling after the national award? It's like that boyfriend who wants to commit, but the girlfriend is constantly introducing the guy. अब मेरे पापा से मिल लो, अब मेरी मम्मी से मिल लो, अब मेरे फलाने cousin से मिल लो, and the guy is saying नहीं मैं करूँगा शादी करूँगा तुमसे. So I'm feeling like that I know I have to write further, but this is like that kind of a pressure I want to.
That's a very interesting way to put it actually. One thing which I personally find very fascinating about your writing is that sense of humor that you have. It's a very sprightly, a very refined sense of humor, but at the same time very massy as well. Be it Vicky Donor, be it Piku. Many people feel that how just making a film around many are calling it like first potty film of India and all these things. It's like a bold decision in its own way. But the way it has paid off and the way it started on the first day and the way the box office reached and even critically, do you like taking risks somehow?
I don't know if it's a risk, but it definitely pushes me beyond my comfort zone. I don't start by saying that I'm going to make a film on a very different subject. I mean, if you look at it, Piku is every household story. So in that sense, it is so massy. It's so regular and mundane in that sense. It's every daughter has felt that way. Every family who's had an elderly person at home, or the pressure of sharing the same living space with your children and children with your parents. So in that sense, it's very common. But I think it's sometimes when things are so obvious that we ignore them, and when somebody puts it up there on the screen, you suddenly feel that you're seeing the mirror, and that's what I think people are connecting with. And I like to push myself to that level that I bring out the most obvious things which we ignore.
No, absolutely. Now, in fact, I must tell you this, that my mother is feeling vindicated after watching this film. She has seen it. Yeah. She has always had this thing that, have you had your motion?
Yeah.
It's like that you should not eat your breakfast till the time you had your motion and all this thing. We used to find it very irritating, my elder brother, and we've had so many discussions on that. But when she saw the movie and she was like that, she had the last laugh that, see, it's not merely me who had these notions. It's something that everyone should be just very particular about. It can be a serious subject as well, and there is pathos in the movie as well. How do you strike a balance?
No, constipation, like what you said, what your mother feels, it's absolutely true that it is your emotional health as well as physical health. And in this film, I've tried to balance that. And yes, it could have been a very silly potty humor film, but if you see from the person who is suffering it, or the relationship that these two people share, it is not a subject of joke. It's not humor there at all. I say it lightly that the audience is enjoying it, but actually come to think of it, it's a very intense, very strenuous relationship they both share, and emotion I feel is the truth of life. It is.